It's time for a chili plant update. And welcome back to the Essex Allotment Farm. If you don't know me already, my name is Alex and I'm a commercial grower here in the UK, growing organic vegetables for a veg box service. And we're not on the farm today. I am going through the seedlings that I've got at the house and giving them a bit of a water. And so while they're all together, I thought I would give you an update on my chili plants and pepper plants that I've got growing on under lights and on windowsills in my home. Okay, so let's have a look at this in more detail and how the peppers and the chilies are going on and what varieties I've got here for anyone that's new to the channel. We'll start with the sweet peppers. So we've got my favourite looking peppers so far, which are the sweet banana pepper, sown on the 1st of January. And they are looking super strong and super healthy, getting quite tall now. These, like I said, are a sweet pepper. They're like a elongated one as opposed to a bell pepper, and you can let them mature right up to the colour red. So looking pretty cool. These are my YOLO Wonder peppers. Again, going really well. The peppers are growing much quicker than the chilies, but I think that's quite normal. These are probably the tallest and healthiest looking, along with the sweet banana. And as you can see, I've had no failures, just a little bit of difference in various different heights. I'll have to think about whether I'm going to top my chilies this year. And that means just take off the top leaves so that they put growth into sprouting out sidewards as opposed to getting taller. If you've got any experience of that, I did that last year to quite good effect. I've always been one for topping my chilies, but if you've got any experience with topping chilies, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But yes, like I said, YOLO Wonder peppers, the bell type. Next up we have Marconi red, again a sweet pepper, and a few spare YOLO, so both a bell pepper type. They're going pretty well. There's 36 plants in each of these trays. Obviously YOLO, I've got just 6 in here, which are these ones. You can see that some of them are growing at different rates. I don't really know why that is. But yeah, again, not quite as advanced as the banana peppers, but still looking nice and green, nice and strong. These are now, because they've got loads of leaves and they're able to photosynthesize a little bit more, these are on the windowsill, hence the reason they're leaning slightly. But all I do to combat that is just turn the trays round on every couple of days and they lean back in the other direction. And it helps them strengthen up the stems. So there you have it, Marconi red. Oh yes, and a few YOLO. That's pretty much it for sweet peppers at the moment. I decided that I'd gone way too way too few plants on my sweet peppers. So on the 27th of February, I sowed some more sweet bananas, which are the ones that seem to be growing quicker, and they're just starting to germinate in the heated propagator. Shall I show you that quickly? It's not too exciting, but start to germinate. They'll have to go under the lights pretty soon. On to my favourites, which are the chilies, the hot chilies. So let's have a look at the varieties and how they're getting on. First up, sown on the 1st of January. You can just about make that up. 1st of January, lemon chilies. Now these were saved seeds sent by the lovely Jessie at plot 37. They look awesome. They're so short and stocky, which is exactly how you want them. Sorry if there's a bit of banging in the background. That is my 3-year-old. So yes, they look short and stocky. They're a lovely green colour. Again, a little bit of a lean because these are now on the windowsill, but they're looking great. I'm happy with those. Next, we've got 1st of January yet again, red cayenne. These are saved seeds from M's Allotment Adventure on Instagram. So she kindly sent me those, and you can see that I've had a little bit of trouble with these ones. There's a couple missing. These are ones that have died or not made it. You know, I've always potted up 36, and there's a huge difference between the growth. So this one is the smallest, as you can see, and then probably these two here maybe are the biggest. Sown, obviously been in the same position, sown on the same date. I guess that's just plant growing really. Just depends how much light they've got. Now again, because these are on the windowsill, I suppose depending on where the sun is across my south facing windowsill, depends on which plants get the sun when, and obviously when it's quite overcast, that can differ quite a bit. So I am imagining that's what's having an impact on the rate of growth difference with these. So yeah, not my greatest tray, but still lots of healthy plants in there, and I'm sure the others will catch up. That's red cayenne. The last of the chilies that were sown on the 1st of January are 24 Anaheim on the right here, and 24 jalapeno. I have actually got 6 spare jalapeno here. You see I haven't bought these ones yet, they're quite dry. These are the chilies that are probably the farthest along, and I probably put that down to having a little bit more root space, I guess. They look great. They might just be a faster growing type, but they have got a little bit more space. Oh Christ, the roots coming out the bottom already. But they've got a little bit more space and a little bit more soil in these pots. Sorry, I stopped the camera there because I was going to sneeze. But yes, the more space and more soil in these little pots might be a contributing factor to why these are growing the quickest or the biggest out of all of the chilies. Those of you who watch my channel regularly will know that I had some chilies that I left on a windowsill uncovered, and they got too cold. In a cold room, so I lost them, and these are my replacements that I sowed on the 24th of January. So let's just have a look at these replacements that are obviously a lot smaller at this stage. So in this front half of the tray, just here, sort of from here forwards, we've got orange cayenne. So 18 of those. They look great, short and stocky, not too leggy. These are still under lights at the moment. And then if I spin them round, we've got some black Hungarian. You can tell that these are different because their sort of seedling leaves are black, and a few more of the orange cayenne just pottering along next to them. And then finally in this seed tray here, sown on the 24th, they're not looking as good as the others because it took me a lot longer to prick them out and pot them on. They were in sort of the scatter sow seed tray for a bit longer. But this is Serena chili plant. I think that's how you pronounce it. 24 for the first, still under lights. Pretty babyish still at the moment, but looking healthy enough, apart from maybe that one that's struggling a little bit. But yeah, they're in the tray just with the spare jalapenos. And then last but not least, we decided this one was Jesse from Plot 37's Lucky Lemon Chili, because it had 3 seedling leaves in like a clovery sort of pattern. It's struggling, if I'm honest. Don't look great compared to the other lemon chilies, but it's holding on, so fingers crossed. Jesse's Lucky Lemon Chili will survive and bear fruit later in the season. I'll just quickly mention, as I said, the reason I've got all these chilies together is because I'm watering them. Now, chilies don't need that much water. They're quite obviously a Mediterranean vegetable, so they're used to surviving in drier conditions. So I don't water them that often. Probably by the time they're this stage, the peppers and chilies are only getting watered once a week. And in their life, include all the way from the 1st of January, I've only fed them with some homemade worm fertilizer once to give them a little bit of a boost. And that's all I'm doing really. I get them together once a week, chuck them on the kitchen side on the draining board, give them a nice good water, and then they go back in their growing positions like this here. So that is it in the house for underlights and on the windowsills for my chili plants. They will be indoors for at least another month yet. Might have to think about starting potting them on if they get too much more growth or much bigger, and they need more root space, especially the ones that are in the 36 cell seed trays. However, in a few months' time, they'll go into a heated greenhouse, or sorry, in a few weeks' time, maybe a month's time, they'll go into a heated greenhouse and under some additional light if the weather is bad. But hopefully, if we have a nice, bright, sunny, warm spring, they'll be out of my house and into somewhere a little bit more appropriate sooner rather than later. But like all the Mediterranean sort of veg, your chilies, your aubergines, tomatoes in their early stages, you need to protect them from the cold weather. It's not just frost that will wipe them out, it's temperatures sort of below 10 degrees or at the very least stunt their growth significantly, or kill them off completely. So that's the plan with my chilies. That was a quick update. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. If you did, give it the thumbs up. Let me know how your chilies and peppers are going on in the comments below. And as always, if you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.